Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more HOI4. We're still playing as the Global Defense Council or Anarchist Aragon. Anarchist Aragon. We've taken Denmark, we've taken parts of continental Denmark. Unfortunately, we lost a bit to the Germans here, which we really shouldn't have given up. I wasn't aggressive enough in pushing that, and now the Germans have some stuff. I hate it. Now, I don't know what happens when Denmark capitulates, if this is gonna go to us because we have most of the state. That would be nice. Or if it's gonna stay weird. This is right now. I'm gonna take my guys from here and put them on the mainland, I guess. Honestly, why? Just gonna put them over here for now. As long as I'm not using them, they might as well guard my ports. We're still sinking 1 million transports that are trying to resupply Africa, which is still the main reason. Well, it's the one good thing that's coming out of attacking African stuff here. Everything else is just a holy, slow, horrible grind. Any airports around here? Is there just no airport anywhere? Doesn't seem to be. I mean, I could just build a quick airfield somewhere. It's not like they take 1 million years. 1250 production is much quicker than even a infrastructure piece. Where would I want it? Somewhere in the center. Like here, that seems bad. Somewhere close-ish, right? Like there. Build one in Burundi. There's a local supply point there that can supply it. It's somewhat close to both of these regions. Somewhat. Might help. More factories. Now, suddenly my factory stuff is coming in. We still lack support equipment, which is just insane. And motorized, which is less insane. Do I want to build more motorized? I guess. It is needed for all our units to carry tents and all that. So, keep sinking those things. That is very nice of you. Keep doing that. Thank you very much. Yeah, bombers sinking submarines. We now have some radar cover around here. That's gonna help sink those submarines. We actually lost a transport to Danish submarines over here. Wait, did you actually build the port in the wrong... Dang it. So I built a port over here thinking it would be in the this region, Eastern North Sea. But turns out, Jutland, I think? I don't know. Maybe not. What happens if I forbid this sea zone? I already put you to avoid. Let's put you to forbid. Yeah, supply's gonna be fine. Okay. We don't need to send supply through there then. That is groovy. I don't know why it wouldn't automatically take the shorter route. But that is to the supply route gods. We're up to them. We're actually full on oil. Woo. I mean, boo, it's good. Also, whoops. I should really then not use that many factories to buy oil from the Soviets. Let's buy none. See what that does to our... Yeah. Okay, it's draining now, but it's not draining fast. And I'd rather have it drain a bit and have my factories to actually do stuff. Oh, this is doing stuff. Okay. That I like. Why are you 4 submarines? And docked. What's going on here? I should have put you in this template, like that. And y'all should be raiding. I think I didn't finish that one up. Oh, we lost a sub. Wait, why is there a British fleet here? What are you trying to do, Mr. Britman? Are you trying to take Denmark back? Where I don't have any... Talk to my Coast Guard. How are you doing? Need 30. Yeah, I'm gonna have to extend my Coast Guard. As much as it is like this. This is gonna be necessary. 43 divisions. Yeah, okay. We were building Coast Guard. I'm just gonna deploy you. I don't wanna. No, it's not. Soon as we have support equipment, which surely it's gonna happen at some point, right? Do we have any friends in this world? How do you like me? -10. Would you give me support equipment? No. N to the O. They have none. Worlds could like me. Not a lot of people. Ah well. I'm just gonna build it ourselves. It's not like we don't have factories, right? I've never had this much of a shortage of support equipment. I don't know what I did this time around. I mean, it's not like putting MPs on my military police divisions is like a super unorthodox move or anything. Did I build my thing here? Oh, I probably didn't put it at the top of the list. I did not. Build me that airport and do it quickly. Just get it done. Can't be that difficult. Oh, a bunch of stuff going on here. Subs getting killed, birds getting killed, transports getting killed. Enemy subs, enemy transports, more enemy subs. I mean, it is warfare. Big American fleet down here. We're super defended on that coast. That should be absolutely groovy. UK dudes on the water. For reasons I don't know. But they might be trying to land. Navally invade me. And I might be sinking them with my submarines. Which would be nice. You're sitting on Angola here for no reason. Oh wait, this is done. This is not enemy territory. Excellent. So that's a great help. Also, our front lines have run out. So you... I don't know why I stopped there. Should probably have gone through all of the British territory down there. But certainly this still needs to be front-lined. As does this. This is a weird front line because of the lake. I see. I see what's going on here. This is... If we can push that tank out of that port, these guys are all toast. So that is worth attempting, and it looks like that it's... well, it looks successful. That's what it looks like. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Yellow, keep on going, please. And... how's y'all doing? You're essentially done. Maybe they were just trying to get up there. Wait. Did I forget about these places? Probably. I'm gonna assume that these didn't get naval invaded upon, but that they just, you know, because they're so remote, I just forgot to take them. Which I guess is fine. Get in there, have some stuff sunk. Still a giant American fleet around, which I'm no fan of. I don't like that my naval bombers never sink any of their boats. They must have very good anti-air. I should check out the composition of that fleet next time I see a battle report. They might have a bunch of carriers with fighters on them, which makes them very good against my naval bombing. Battleships, on the other hand, don't need to be all that good against bombers. Stop it. This guy is just carefully advance. Hold it. You're garbage. You're garbage, General, and I don't want you. Can I at least promote you? No. You're garbage. Can I promote you? Any of that? No. No promotions. A round. Some sinking of boats, though. And this is very promising. I mean, it's only a few dead Americans and Brits, but I mean, only dead Americans. Come on! It's not a clever push. Don't do this. Sometimes the battle AI is really careful. And even though there are no enemies around, they just don't push because I don't know why. And then sometimes they're just push crazy and don't do anything. Speaking of push crazy, let's get that land. And then that should be Denmark. Get more of those guys, good. This is another nice little pocket. Better industry is sweet. While I do want to research excavation at some point, still feel like I probably have more important things to do. It's not 44 yet. Yeah, but the submarine stuff I want to continue on. My hope, and I don't know if this is actually feasible, but my hope is that I can get my submarines to be good enough that they don't have to run away from the enemy. That they can actually sink enemy fleets. And that would just make things so much nicer. My airport is finally done. No, I don't want to put more guys. No, stay here. Sorry. It's only a very small airport. We don't have room for 1 billion people, but that's gonna be alright. You're actually pushing out of there, which I do not dig. You should really be doing this. There you go. Clever generals are general. General wounded. Alright. It happens. Is this finally done? This looks done. Good. Now perps. Did I also extend my... No, I don't think I extended my guard force over here. Which is fine because I don't actually have enough guard force as it is. U3, and then there isn't there one more? Wait, wasn't there a guy that had a job to go through all of this? What happened to him? Did he get stopped somewhere and then went like, well, I'm gonna go back to the front line? Maybe I should keep an eye on this. Maybe. Keep sinking boats. Trying to equalize what's going on. But again, we're sinking mostly transports from people that we don't care about. When I really need to sink American and British transports. Get that guy gone. This is starting to look excellent down here. I think we're essentially done. Wait, supply issues? What's going on here? Route efficiency 5%? You're being super rated. Is it the English Channel that's putting you into trouble? I don't know that I want to put a bunch of naval bombers in the English Channel. Could try. What am I doing on naval bombers? You are Kaz. Can merge these up, even though that hurts a bit on the stuffs, on the experience. I'm gonna go to Calais. I'm gonna say, do I have naval bombers? I have fighters, which is good. I have bombers. Okay, 200 naval bombers and 200 fighters. In hopes that that does anything. No, not you. Why is it always the wrong guy selected? What? You guys over there, you want to be doing these things. And you don't want to be doing anything. Hold. Thank you. Please and thank you. German interest in Scandinavia. I hope that means Sweden. We've been talking about war against the Germans, but I'm not sure I actually want it to happen. These guys should be toast. Yeah, they're running in here, but that's not an option. They're gonna get overrun, and then they're gone. This thing is done. Yeah, Africa is close. Africa is close to collapse. Sweet. I mean, there's still all of South Africa, I guess. So there's still some room. Is that the guy who's frontline just did? No, this is the guy. But still, this should be close to the end of theirs. Now I should consider expanding my rating down to the Cape with what I've been doing. Although there's a lot of stuff moving through here, so hey, this is still fine. Enemy ships. Actually, a decent amount of enemy ships around, but not really doing much. Still have some transport sunk, but yeah, there are those subs. Get rid of them. Kill them all. Now I think up here we're essentially done with the sub stuff. You're still doing your walk. You guys, might as well get you to the south. And I should probably have strategically redeployed them. Yeah, there go all the subs. Nice, nice, nice. American subs are just mean. They need to be handled. No division in basic training is, I think, fine for now. Let's get a bit of a stockpile of support equipment before we go back into the training divisions. Although our manpower is looking fine, and that's cool. Decisions. I have a bunch of stuff, which I can probably use to get me a core or two down here. How about this place? 6 million people and some rubber. Not a lot of rubber, but yeah, this is certainly worth 50. Plus the extra that we need to spend for time. 4 million, some rubber, and 2 factories. Let's also have this court. I mean, I keep saying that Africa is not a good place to spend your efforts in. But the amount of manpower we can get out of Africa with the whole coring thing, it's humongous. It's really, really good. Oh, this is... Has Moscow already fallen? Has. Ouch. Oh, what's this? A bunch of nothings. Okay, fine. Looked a lot worse than it was. More of that happening, though. And you guys, you're on play. I don't know that you're actually doing anything with it, but come on. You're supposed to sink those submarines. They're dodging you really well. It's only 9 submarines. But they are dodgy. And they still manage to kill my transports. And I have... That's so many encounters. I could try to put my own subs over here. Let's do it. Now that might be bad. The enemy might move planes in. But we'll see. If we start losing subs, I'm just going to move them out there. But it could be good too. So have you done your job at all? Still working on it. That's a lot of planes lost. Okay, start sinking subs again, and convoys, and subs. These things are popping up faster than I can even... Okay, the Brits have started putting naval bombers in here to attack my subs. Which might mean it's time to move my subs out again. Because really the channel is a scary place. And I assume they just have a million airplanes. Well, not actually that many airplanes. Maybe I can outgun them here. If they continue with those kinds of numbers, I can probably just put another couple hundred fighters in there. And really have something good happen. Let's do 400. Why not? And your job is to... superiority and interception. Interception being what I'm really there for, to stop the enemy naval bombers from doing their stuff. But superiority also helps. It just reduces the effectiveness of their missions, which in turn should mean that they can kill less of my stuff. So far, so good. Maybe that's even gonna... There we lost a sub to those naval bombers. Is that another one lost? Yeah. It's quite possible that they're starting to put a lot more planes in here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Should we be continuing this? We have better coverage efficiency. Mission efficiency. We have worse detection. Radars, 50%, active airplanes. Yeah, they just have more airplanes. And then they just have millions of fighters. And I don't know. This doesn't look fair. 200 versus 1,050. Doesn't count my 600 for some reason, but... Okay, I don't think we want to continue this. It seems bad, doesn't it? I think so. Let's stop the channel effort for now. I don't think I can outgun the Brits and the Americans. And apparently they have enough radar to stop me. Would be so nice though. Yeah, but we have stuff like this where there's 12 destroyers and 150 planes hunting down my poor submarines. Or do I redouble my efforts? What could I do? I have another 200 fighters here I can throw in. Just like that. And then... I could grab the naval bombers from like the Bay of Biscay here and just throw them in there as well. Well, let's try. I don't know that this is a good idea. At all. What are you? Are you 100 planes? 100 fighters? Get over here. Get your butts into the channel. The sub. More subs down. More subs down. Gee. Airplanes. 800. It's still not quite there. Yeah, and we don't have... We can't just waste our subs like this. Let's not. Submarines. I know a bunch of you died for this, but we're gonna stop this. Put you in here instead. Maybe, honestly, I'm gonna take y'all and give you the Cape Verde plane as well, which tends to be a good sub-hunting ground. I'm gonna keep my planes in there for a moment. See if that maybe helps defend my transports enough. Research. Done this, it's 43. Industry's done. Better radar. I mean, that would help with that sort of thing. Already doing the better naval doctrines. Don't really think any of this matters at the moment. Sub-detection and all that on destroyers. Yeah, none of this matters for us right now. Can't do better planes. We could do better this. Honestly, just 20% superiority would be nice. I don't have the air experience to spend. We're gonna do this. Maybe that's gonna make the difference in one of those sort of situations. Yeah. Still have some subs going down here, but that should stop now that I'm moving out my subs. Wow, if I have any subs left. Holy frick. Yeah, keep bombing their fleet. If you can. Just get them all dead. Maybe we can bomb the channel enough that eventually they will... so many planes. No bombers anymore. I mean, I have no boats there anymore. But yeah. I don't think building anti-air on the coast does it. Wow, that's so many Americans again. I'm not super afraid. I have my coastal defenses set up, my people around. But this means another landing next to. So I'm gonna already start moving in some guys, which can deal with that. And then over here, yeah, we're already set up for a Brittany landing. That's all right. Yep, Cap 30 plane raiding, which is just always good. Okay, your landings are actually kind of working. I'm gonna grab one guy from Nantes and run you to here, and one guy from here and run to here. Oh, you're running away. That's fine though. You should be able to then defend in Lorient. That's just so many people. Did I have birds over here? I do not. And I don't have my subs in there either. Let's, while that naval invasion is going, let's grab all these guys and put them into the Bay of Biscay. Apparently, very few of you can actually reach. Where's that? No mission. What? So everybody that's in here wants to be over there. Thank you. Then I guess you guys from over here can just stay in there. Coastal defense, yeah, this is what I expected. But also it should be something we can very easily just throw back into the water. And the fact that they have to have their fleet here to support those naval invasions means that our planes can really do a number on them. I wonder if I can just take the planes from Calais and run them from here into the bay as well. And then even you. I might overload the airport. I do. Let's not do that. Let's take 100 fighters and put them into... I don't know, this place. You don't want to overload your naval bases, your air bases, or they don't operate as any sort of efficiency anymore. Yeah, we're sinking tons of stuff now that I'm raiding the Cape Verde plain. That was an excellent decision. I love it. Anything I can do over here? Any chance I can look at this? No. Stop it. We just don't have the intel over here to do any reasonable pushes. It seems. Hold. Yeah, we have that airplane set up, and we have full superiority. It's just not an insane thing. Keep on sinking a bunch of Americans. More Americans. And then throwing these guys back into the sea where they belong. And gone. Honestly, these naval invasions might be what wins me the war eventually. If we have the tenacity to stay around for all the time. Because manpower is not infinite. Even for the Americans, manpower is not infinite, I don't think. And we might at some point just be able to, you know, outlast them. If they keep throwing away their people like this. If I keep throwing away my people like this, then that's obviously bad. Let's recover a bit here. Get some planning bonuses and stuff. Maybe get some time for the enemy to be out of supply. And then punch again. Sink a bunch of stuff. Lost a bomber? No. Now we know the American fleet is ginormous, right? So I'm not saying that this gives us... already gave us the edge. I think they're still gonna be way more powerful navally than we are. How are you doing? You still have about 400 convoys. Hasn't been going down much. You still have 1 million boats. That's 8 carriers, 15 battleships, 185 destroyers. But I mean, this sort of stuff, that's very nice. And we're actually sinking Americans and Brits too there, not just weird third parties. The question is now that we have completed... Still no time to go for this, really. I guess I want these. Now that the naval invasion is over here, no, it's not quite over yet. Nice. I assume the American presence is gonna go away. So once we stop seeing those. Why are you still raiding in there? I have told you not to. Oh, it's an enemy. Like, why are my subs there? Because they're not my subs. See, I assume the enemy fleet is gone now. And for some reason we're oversupply here, so let's move you into there, I guess. Gonna put the full power in the English channel again so we can stop these guys from raiding my convoys, and so we can hopefully sink some Brits. Still my main hope. Keep attritioning them until we can actually cross over. Wish I had more intel over here. Don't know why I don't. We have intel down there. Just for some reason in Belgium we don't get any intel. Naval invasion in Western France. You're still trying it, eh? Mix me. Okay, I'm once more gonna move my birds. I know it's a bit of a back and forth here. But if there's still a US invasion fleet here, I want to sink it. I want to sink all the boats I can. And this sort of a invasion really screams Navy to me. I haven't seen it yet, but immediately those subs come out. Maybe I should just remove you. But I still have to supply these guys, I guess. Maybe if I remove you guys, supplies won't be as much of an issue. Let's have you get over here, I think. I did like the idea of them being in defending that terrain while I don't need it. But I don't like all my convoys getting raided all the time. And as long as this is happening, we kinda need our air in here. Well, need is a strong word. We want it there so we can sink all the American boats. Yep. Goodbye convoy, goodbye convoy. Goodbye enemy fleet. Parts of it. It's still mostly convoys we're sinking, but from time to time we actually get real boats. Sometimes we just lose airplanes. Okay, is this over now? Is the enemy fleet gone? Doesn't seem so. That's done. Cool. Any reason to go excavation beyond the obvious part? Let's see. And I've checked this before. No, it's still just bauxite, steel, and tungsten. I don't think we need any of those. No, we have all of that. So don't think I'm gonna go excavation just yet. Let's go recon. We do have intel issues. Also, we have to put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, if you like me clicking on naval raider support reports all day long, then please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Tell me anything you would like to tell me in that comment section. And, you know, be on the lookout for new videos and new stuff There's a daily House of Iron episode, as you know, at the moment. We're going to go back to EU4. There was just an announcement. My time, not yours. I am a bit ahead in recording. Quite a bit ahead. There's a announcement video for a new EU4 expansion. We knew it would be Europe focused, and it turns out it is. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't even know what all the features are or anything. I want to play some more EU4. I would really like that. It's just that I need something new there. I can't continue just doing the same thing over and over and over again in EU. I need some change, and the change is gonna come. So that is awesome. Okay. You guys, back to the channel. Immediately a bird dies. It's like, let's fly over here. Well, I can't see the land from here. Gone. And then we get a bunch of peace conference. What? Whoa, okay. No cutting. Whoa! Yeah, okay. Bye, Russia. That suddenly went a lot quicker than expected. Whoops. The Japanese clearly did some work here. We have a new very powerful neighbor. They're gonna come for us. We need to be ready. But not this time. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.